In recognition of Black History Month, students and faculty members of Bethany College participated in a symposium on diversity in higher education. Are there any steps that can be taken in the next couple of years to improve and promote campus diversity?
We are doing better at Bethany about recruiting a more diverse class.
When I came to Bethany, I was like, oh my goodness, like the percentage of African Americans here, you know, I was like, this is where I want to go because there's so much diversity from what I'm used to.
One thing that Bethany does provide is a chance to kind of get yourself to that right standpoint and become somebody.
So I took it upon myself to try to do it, but I can only do so much.
I agree that it's extremely challenging to try to get the sort of social activism going on this campus that some of us yearn to see.
They struggle a little bit, especially if they're in a very, very isolated environment or environment that's really, far away from home. But
I came from New York City, so I knew the cultural diversity. It was a melting pot.
But I feel like this is a moment where students can come together, and not just minority students, but students who care about these sorts of issues. And I
think that if you create a safe environment for the people here, they'll want to get involved.
Bethany College is hosting a series of events, and following the symposium, Rick Sheffield spoke about Brown versus the Board of Education and its importance 60 years later. Rick Sheffield, a former civil rights lawyer and current professor at Kenyon College, spoke to Bethany College students about his experience with this monumental court decision.
So when you begin to think about the importance of Brown versus Board of Education, you need to understand how serious this was. That's what was happening when we talk about school segregation and the efforts to desegregate the schools in American society. These are the pictures that are really important to me because I can tell the story of Dr. King writing what many consider to be one of the most important legal documents in the history of this country. That's little Linda Brown. She's the namesake of Brown versus Board of Education, Topeka, Kansas.
What was the first state to abolish slavery? New York, New Hampshire, Connecticut, or Vermont? Vermont. Thank you for your time. What was the first Black newspaper?
I'm gonna take a guess here. Alabama. I don't know.
Freedom's Journal.
Oh my goodness.
As Black History Month continues, many more speakers will come to Bethany College and share their perspective on the impact of African American culture on the United States over the last 60 years.